Today, we are back. We are back, everybody. Got our cup of coffee, continuing the Florida man look. Feeling good. Whew. I don't know why we're on Gale right now, but
Time to rest.
last we left off, we picked up Karlak. And now we're gonna go deal with her Paladins of Tyr. Usually I'm a 2 coffee guy, like one after the other. But with streaming, I'm like, wake up, get the first cup of coffee. And I was like, okay, now I gotta wait like an hour and a half before I can have my next cup. Because, oof, this is cozy. But today, game plan is... yes, some Death Wish coffee. This is just... I don't know, it's like Kirkland brand from Costco, the breakfast one, the breakfast blend. I feel like I do need to get back into like grinding my own beans and things like that and making my own like fresh brewed coffee. Even though this does hit the spot, but man, coffee and Baldur's Gate 3 in the morning, that is you really can't ask for anything better, you know? This is the good stuff. But game plan for today's session. We are going to get a lot of good gear, like really easy to get Act 1 gear. I don't know how long that's going to take, but and then after that, it's basically going to be just us systematically handling every single encounter. I think with this playthrough, we're not going to try to skip anything. The only things that I'm sitting there wondering, like, ooh, do we really want to do those fights in like honor mode when you don't necessarily need to? Or like a lot of the Act 3 fights, those can be scary. And because it's in Act 3, it's like, I don't have as much experience in those fights. So, it might be a little risky. But, going up against the Paladins of Tyr, well, we should probably just bring Karlak with us.
Yeah?
We'll try to, mix in. I love it when you recruit her. She's just like, fuck yeah.
Aces.
Oh, or aces. But, bringing her along, because this is like her story moment, I think we'll try to do that in this playthrough. When it's important. So she's a barbarian, and I think we'll just make her a berserker. We'll just keep it really simple. We're not going to like respec her. 17 strength is fine. I'm just trying to think of other instances where we're gonna use Karlak. Maybe a little bit later on. But we don't even have the returning spear for her yet, but we do have a bunch of daggers for her to throw, and this is just going to be for one fight. So let's just load her up with a bunch of throwables. I wish we kept the javelins, but we sold those. And then the Ring of Flinging. You get this from Aaron in the Druid's Grove. Just a really good ring for a throwing build on top of being a berserker. So that's what she's got going on. Not gonna see too much of her though. So let's just go ahead and get started. Literally all I did off stream. I can literally just show you the path I took. We're in the exact same spot. We just got her, but I did go up and grab the Risen Road waypoint here, and then I just teleported back to the Grove, and then just sold a bunch of shit, and then came right back. But I even left the there's a dirt pile that we can get some goodies. This spot here, where the paladins are, there's a lot of just stuff you can just grab just to sell food too. It's just a nice spot to just do a lot of looting. So we're going to try to do that too. Now the Paladins, I don't even think we need to talk to them. If we talk to them, Karlak's going to go insane. And positioning, in my opinion, can be pretty important. Because One of the most dangerous things in this game is paladin enemies, because they divine smite and they're ready to just smack the shit out of you every turn, and they're fully rested, so they have all their spell slots to expend on your party. So it's really important to either take them out first or take their allies out first, and then just try to deal with them, essentially almost one-shotting, two-shotting whoever they're going up against. And I think they're level 5 too, so I think he has extra attack. So I think our game plan is going to be to sneak in through the side here and then just murder them. We know they are actually agents and not actual agents of Avernus, and not actual paladins. Let's grab this soul coin here. Ooh, do we give this to Karlach now, or do we sell it? I think we should probably sell it. And I don't think this vendor... We're going to check the vendor real quick, actually, because there is a vendor in here. We're just going to hopefully... Not going to aggro anything because we're not bringing her with us. But I just want to see what she has.
Supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
Yeah, what do you got for us? She doesn't have anything unique. I was say, looking at her vendor list there, I don't think there's anything we really want to pick up. No, I think she's good. She's good to go on the murdering front. They're level 4. We're only level 3, but if memory serves, we are okay. I thought we were right there at level 4. No, we're not there yet. So let's go ahead and get some sneaking in. Just grab everybody and come on in. And luckily, we'll just funnel them through this door. Guys, you're supposed to be sneaking. Thank you. And who better? Actually, I guess it's a bug. But if you're doing a throwing build with a berserker and you open the fight with a throw, even if it's a returnable weapon, I don't think it'll return to you because you're doing it outside of combat. I think that's a bug still in the game. So we don't actually want to open up with her. Instead, we will open up with our Junta. We really don't have a melee character. That'll be fine. Sure. Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's go ahead. Move over here. And oh, hi. She's like, why are you guys sneaking around? We're not about to murder you or anything. Let's go ahead. Actually, we could just start the fight. We actually do want her to get surprised. That'll help us out a lot. Let's get everybody back sneaking. Shadowheart, my love. There you go. Turn on turn-based, yeah. Turn on turn mode. And then we don't need to apply Hunter's Mark. Let's just surprise her. Ah.
You sort of fight.
Yeah. So now she's surprised. Makes this first, at least getting rid of her, really easy. In fact, we can just, let's Divine Smite her, or a Searing Smite. Ah. Oof. That's a way to open it up. And then after that, should we get Hunter's Mark going? She's going to go down pretty quick. She might just go down now. Let's go ahead and just use Flourish. And down she goes. She's knocked out. Could keep her alive. Could just loot her too. Well. she burnt. Oh, steal the bombs first. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I feel like we'll get enough bombs. Honestly, again, with this playthrough, we're going to try to be very good about using items. I don't want to be there at the end and have a bunch of, I would say, low to mid tier throwables, consumables. I want to try to use those up as often as possible. Now the really good shit, I'm talking dragon arrows, the globes of invulnerability scrolls, stashing up on those. And something like chain lightning scrolls. Those are really good too. But okay, we're going to keep our hunter in the front, considering we don't have anybody to really stop anybody from advancing. And then I want them to come in. We're going to set up a little death trap.
Stay focused.
And then Shadowheart, you could actually do a preserve life and buff everybody up. And that might be a good idea because Anders there, he does have high armor. So that could be a problem. Alright, what is your movement going to be? And are you going to be able to get away if you go in there and open the door? No, let's just have the hunter do it. Junta. Cast Hunter's Mark. Unfortunately, Ugh. This is what I hate about Horde Breaker, is that in Baldur's Gate 3, it's like a light-based, like, you know, tile system. Not really a tile system, but in D&D, when you have the board laid out, or like a tile-based game, like something like XCOM, whatever, it's really easy then to line up enemies that are standing close together. But because Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't really have like a strict, I would say, again, tile system as far as pathing, enemies bunching together, because this is a very small radius, not a lot of enemies get this close together. This is what makes Horde Breaker and even Hail of Thorns not very good, in my opinion. I honestly think they should have homebrewed these two things and doubled their radius. I think if Horde Breaker here was 10 meters around them, that would have been so much better. That would have been a really good change, in my opinion. Unless they really just want to push you to be, if you're going to go Horde Breaker and maybe more melee. Maybe they want you to be a melee hunter. Maybe. I don't know. But I was thinking about the whole Horde Breaker thing. I'm like, it's just not as good as it should be. But let's put Hunter's Mark on Anders. Let's use something like, let's use one of our arrows on him. Ice arrow, so he might slip. Yes. So if he slips, that'll be over for him. Let's move you out of the way. And ooh, we can just magic missile right around the corner. Let's start hitting the other one. They both have like 57, 41 health. It's not nothing. Got some good hits here, there. We're gonna get the Jolt Staff for Gale. So that's like the first item in his quest to become the best magic missile person ever. And then we'll also get the Titan String Bow, which is gonna be excellent for our hunter. Probably like the best bow in the game. If not, it's like top 3, just because it's gonna add our strength modifier to our bow strikes. Karlach, you need to go Frenzy. Let's open up or expand your hotbar. We're going Frenzy. We're gonna move in there. And hopefully, as long as the pathing doesn't get screwed on the door. There we, oh, see, yeah, pathing. I wonder if we back up, it'll be a little bit better. I don't think if we move in closer. That's the other thing about throwing builds, is they're a little janky. That looks like we got a hit right there. And she missed. Great. We could also go for the fire above them, but I don't think they're right under it. And turn. Shadowheart, you're really just waiting for them to come in. More of a reactive party member. He slipped. It worked, baby. Yeah. Okay. Good to go. Now, Now, they're close enough now, actually, for Horde Breaker. Let's get a little bit closer.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
This whole interior here.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
I don't know what these two are yapping about. We're literally in here to murder them, and they're sitting here talking. Yeah, see, melee works the exact same. It's just not a great radius. Maybe the melee radius, this is fine, but the range, I think, should be a little bit more. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we're going to Horde Breaker him. Love it. And then hit again. Can't target the same person. Perfect. I mean, that's good damage for a, again, level 3 hunter here. And then just keep hitting him with magic missile. Who's low enough? I don't think we need to waste a ton of... oh, we haven't long rested in a while either. What are you gonna do? Lightning arrow. You're supposed to do Hunter's Mark first, and then hit. What a rookie. Let's get her in here so she can do a little bit of revenge, because this is kind of her thing. Throw a dagger at her. Missed, but luckily we have our regular throw. That's a great thing about Berserker. Very early on, you get to use your bonus action for a throw. Perfect. Oh, finally some inspiration. I don't know if you guys noticed, but our inspiration has been very low. We have not been doing a lot of things that have been helping us out. Let's just hit him with a firebolt on the ground. Ah, fuck. You're gonna see exactly what he's gonna do to us. Ah. That didn't hit very hard. Good, but he can do 2 of them. Perfect. My phone. Alright, didn't need that. Alright, let's keep everybody... Actually, we just all need to come in here and just dogpile on him. Hit him with Firebolt. Yeah, he's not the easiest person to hit, that's for sure. Do we want to cast... Let's do Hunter's Mark again. Because I think we will be long resting probably pretty soon. 9 damage, not the worst. And then she can just swing, swing, swing. Let's just do a Frenzied Strike. Perfect. And hit him again. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, then she's going to pop off here.
Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Easy, Garlac.
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
Oh, all right then. Usually she's a little bit more, jolly about it. I don't know why she sounded so distressed that time. Has that happened for any of you before? I usually feel like she's like, fuck yeah, that felt great. I'm gonna burn this place down. There she sounded a little more depressed. Another beautiful thing about this game. It's just, I don't think I've ever heard hers in that tone or that dialogue from her. There's probably so many files of dialogue in this game that 99% of people never gonna hear. Alright, I think she's cooled off. Maybe. So Karlach. Karlach dear, you feeling okay? Nope, 2 more turns of going absolutely apeshit. Let's... Jeez. Well, where you go? She came outside to hit us. You dirty dog. Alright, you feel better? You just torched us.
That ought to do it.
Yeah? Feel better?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
We're not going to do too much of her, cause, or her quest. Call it a quest, but you really just get the
Wild, right?
infernal
And believe it or not,
metal
I'm
pieces,
one of Zariel's least
and
mutilated
it
pets.
doesn't have any effect on her
But
story.
It's a bit early in the game
essentially.
to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy.
All right, then.
Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later.
I know a guy.
Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those
Paladins.
they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling.
Tiefling.
He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
I know who she's talking about, but we're just gonna... fine, we'll tell her about it.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
It sure would, but why don't you go wait for me back at camp? Let's make sure we get everything useful off you. I'll just take that dagger back, put it back in my offhand. And she'll keep the ring of flinging, because we're not going to have another throwing character.
What's the story?
I need you to go wait back at camp.
Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
I do mean that. You heard me.
If you insist, I'll make my way back. But don't be long, all right?
Alright. See ya. Now, is there anything really to salvage in here? Well, I think so. Let's grab a potato off him. And then Anders has a very, very good sword. This one, I actually like the Sword of Justice better than the Everburn Blade. First off, Tears Protection, just a free cast with the concentration for 2 AC. That's pretty good. But it's that +1 weapon enchantment in the early game that I think I value a little bit more than that little bit of fire damage, because one of the big things about Act 1 is your party sucks at hitting shit. So I feel like having that +1 enchantment really does make a difference. And luckily we'll start to fix our hit chances as we start getting some really good gear. Does she have anything good on her? No. Just some basic stuff. A lot of just throwaway things that we're going to use for just more money. Now it's in this vault here, the cellar.
Enough time for its killer
A lot
to
of good
move
stuff
on.
to just start looting. This is like one of the key, I would say, looting areas in the early game that we'll get like 2,000, 3,000 gold from a couple places in Act 1 here. But then we'll just buy like 2 or 3 pieces from one of the vendor, and we'll be back to 4. So it might seem like we get a lot of money, but you'll see that we're gonna burn right through it. Especially, and we're not even gonna be able to get like every vendor item. There's gonna be some that we're gonna leave behind, and I always try to get every like named magical piece. Did we not pick up the toll collector's key?
Seek and you shall find me.
No,
Can't
we
give
didn't.
up now.
Well, that's why we bring a hammer. I said that's why we bring a hammer. I said that's why we bring a hammer. I think we need a crit. I think we... Oh, let's go get the key. How about that? Stupid ranger. Stick to using a bow and your finesse weapons. I hope Carlite didn't have the key. Ooh, also, these knoll ears. This is where you get to start stashing up on, or hyena ears. This is where you get to start stashing up on potions of speed, which are, again, one of the best items to stock up on. That'll be another one that we're gonna keep a nice stockpile of, because for tough fights, they do make or break a difference of like success, especially with spellcasters who aren't using haste.
Might be nearby. Careful.
Though haste shouldn't be a huge issue for us, because we're gonna have Shadowheart basically double cast it, and it's gonna be very powerful. I can't believe I didn't collect the key. I'm looking through it now. No, I didn't collect it. Son of a bitch. I looted him, but the key is supposed to be further down. Did I just walk by it and never... There it is. I didn't grab it.
Wish I had a bag of holding. A key.
Let's get back up
Might
there.
be in the toll house.
I'm looking what our weight capacity's at. Yeah, yep, I did change the name back. You guys are absolutely 100% right. It just... I was, if I thought about it too much, I would like go back and forth on it. And I just thought, I'm just not going to think about it anymore. And then you guys brought it up and I was like, fuck it, you're right. Yeah, peer pressure on going back to the name that you were already using. Let it be said that I am a man of the people. Sometimes. In that case. Now there's some, I think it's in here, where there's some really cool armor that you're never gonna wear, but it has a cool aesthetic. And I wish there was a, there's a mod for it, but I wish there was a good like transmog system. At least for some things. We'll see if we can find it. We're not gonna loot absolutely every container, even though this is a really good spot for it. Light hammers, we need to collect some of these. I love having some good light hammers to throw around because of the Grimforge fight. Because that enemy, that boss, is weak to bludgeoning damage, and that's going to be a big scary fight that I'm not looking forward to. That might be the last thing we do. And what is going on with my character? This is a 10 out of 10 game, but it is buggy as hell. Let's get him off the there we go.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Looks like a trap there.
Yeah, I feel like interiors, when they're so packed like this, they get a little goofy. Alright, now, did we pick up that armor I was talking about? Is it this one? Yes, I like this look. This is good. Got like the half sleeve. and one side showing pants need a little bit of work, but this armor set, it's just kind of this one item here, and then you never get to use it. I'm gonna wear it for now, just because I think it looks good.
There's a pressure
How many Baldur's Gate playthroughs have I done?
missing something. Ready and willing.
I'm thinking. A lot. The answer is a lot. I want to say at least 20. I've done honor mode 3 times. Once for the achievement on here, once for the achievement on PlayStation, and then I did another run on PlayStation just because I didn't want to mess with like too many save files, and that list gets very exhaustive. And then usually it's just like after that, custom games where you just put it on Tactician with the honor mode rule set, but probably about like 20 games or playthroughs, and then counting co-op. Oh wait, I got distracted. Oh no, we're not gonna die in here. Everything's fine. We're gonna disable the trap. We're gonna step over here, and then we're gonna disarm this vent. Everybody just keep rolling well. Got caught chatting. Oh, we didn't even discover this vent. Let's put the box over it. Come on. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, no, literally since Baldur's Gate 3 was released, I think it's 2 years ago, right? I have not stopped playing it. Oh yeah, we do have water. Hang on, let's put it back on our hotbar. I had jugs somewhere. I always keep the jugs of water. Like that. Well, that didn't work. Are you talking about on them? Yeah. Put that over there. There we go. I was gonna say, we're going to be in here looting, so I want to make sure that I'm not getting poisoned. That could have killed us, by the way. We were low enough where just me messing around. Not too worried about it. Now let's get the looting.
I'll take that.
Yeah, but since the game came out, I have not stopped playing Baldur's Gate 3. I maybe take a break for like, I don't know, maybe like a week or two I put it down, but then I get the itch again to play. And there's just so many, again, there's a lot of classes that, and now we're encumbered, great. There's like a lot of classes that, you know, you only like kind of test around with, maybe you do like an act or two, and then you're like, I want to go try another class instead, and that happens all the time. Ooh, that spider fight. Yeah, before we get into that, we're gonna have a chit chat about that fight, and I want to hear how you guys deal with it. Because every co-op playthrough, depending on the group, they've all done it just completely different ways. Usually for co-op playthroughs, I'm by far the person who plays the game the most. And so instead of like trying to direct the playthrough, also taking a candle. We're going to take a candle. This can be good for us. Or like, can we not take these ones? We can't. All right, when we get a candle, I want to keep it. But yeah, for co-op playthroughs with a bunch of friends and stuff, I usually just kind of let them go through the game, and I like if they want like suggestions, I'll be like, we could try this. There we go. There's a candle. We need to keep one of these. But yeah, I just give them suggestions because I don't want to direct like the whole campaign. I'd rather just follow and see what they want to do, and that's like one of the fun parts about, you know, Baldur's Gate 3. Now let's get the hell out of here. Let's go back up to the Risen Road. Let's get a 4th party member. Let's get Lae'zel back, because I think we'll stick with her. We should probably long rest too. We don't really have any spell slots, and we haven't long rested in a while. I think I like her camp set up the best. She's just got like all the taxidermy, the stuffs, the animal heads, the ogre. Just a badass.
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
I think Karlach and Lae'zel probably would get along really well. I'd like you to join me.
Done.
It is done. So I think we'll actually switch and give Lae'zel there the Sword of Justice. And then what else did we get in there? We got a bunch of paladin things. We don't have a paladin. let's give her just these gloves. They're not going to do a whole lot for her. God, yeah, this is why I want to dedicate this stream to getting some good items, because we're kind of a little bare bones on a lot of good stuff. Let's go ahead and get our weapons back on. We had a short sword and then offhand dagger. All right, let's long rest. Yeah, the mind flare training dummy, that's always a good one. I like it when she's just sitting there beating it.
The stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
I love when they're just talking shit. He really, Will kind of comes off of, I feel like he would always talk before like an ambush or something like that. Instead of, you know, getting the upper hand by striking silently, he'd always probably pop out of the shadows and be like, I've come to duel you. It's like, you could just not do that. I think a really funny thing was, if you guys watched The Witcher on Netflix the last season, not a very good show, but the there's a fight at the end of the last season where, you know, one of the characters, they're going against, like, essentially, they're building up a villain, and he's massacring everybody. And one of the characters gets behind him and screams before jumping up in the air and like coming down on him, and like it gives him enough time to like look back and like move out of the way. And he's like, "Why did you do that?" That kind of reminds me. I think Will would be somebody like that.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through.
They're having a moment. But first character I romanced, really the question, the answer is I've only really ever romanced one character, and that would be the lovely Shadowheart every single time. And really what sealed the deal was the Act 3 haircut. Prior to that, I'm like, man, her hair really is bothering me. And then she fixed it, and I was like, oh, this game is S tier.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils.
But for the achievements and things, you do need to romance everybody. I would say we'll go through a romance tier list.
Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the blood war, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
No, you will.
Saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Stand down, Will. Karlach's on our side. Yeah, I'm thinking we stick with the morning streams here. I kind of like the vibe of it. But I think the late night streams I'd say for like Sunday. I don't know if we'll do Baldur's Gate. Maybe we will. I don't know. I haven't decided on that yet, but it looks like things on the Twitch end are stable. There's like keyframes with streaming, and it was set to 0. It needs to be 2. What do keyframes mean? I have no idea, but it was wrong.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Oh, Will, calm down. You're right, let's cut her down. No. Let's keep her alive.
Listen to sense. This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
Out of coffee already.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Who'd win?
Aye.
Karlak or Will?
Truce. I see the good
Probably
in you,
Karlak.
Karlak. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Okay. Romance tier list. I think Shadowheart number 1. I think Lae'zel number 2. Close number 2. I really actually enjoy Lae'zel as far as her character growth and how she's like, I want to protect you. That's my Lae'zel voice. It's not very good. Anyways, number 3. I don't know. Oh, Minthara. I would say they're the top 3. Everybody else is kind of like, whatever.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
It's all right, Will. We're brothers, okay? Okay, let's
It means
sort of chit chat in the camp
reckoning's
here.
coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon when we make camp.
Does Mizora
The
count
veil
as a
will be
romance
lifted,
option? Because
and I'll
she's
pay
right up
my
there as well.
penance.
Penance. Should I be
You're
worried?
not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
I'm sure Karlak wants to talk about it now. She's just chilling.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak.
Does it? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
Will kind of strikes me more like a paladin. I understand the whole warlock background. We can long rest now. Are we gonna get the cutscene of Shadowheart versus Lae'zel? That's the question. Oh, and we got Scratch here. By the way, it is my dog's birthday today. She turns the mighty 2 years old, so not so much a puppy anymore. I mean, she'll always still be a puppy, but more of that adult dog now. I
You
Scratch.
spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Yeah, let's give him a pet. If anybody wants to make a mod that turns Scratch into a German Shepherd, I would endorse the hell out of that. Alright, good. Give him a couple pets. He's a good boy. I think it takes like two days of petting him, where you can then summon him as a familiar. I don't know if we'll have him around. I don't want him in danger. Alright, that's some good pets. Now we got everybody. Let's continue on with our merry journey. And get some good gear. That's really the big thing here. So, the Risen Road. We're going to go back to Hakim's Rest. But we got to go through the hyenas over here that are bloated. Make sure we organize all of our shit. And probably give it all to Lae'zel because she's our strength character. I'm just looking if there's any pieces of gear that I think we should be equipping. Again, we don't have any paladins to really make use of that. The gear we just picked up. Let's just give it all to Lae'zel. Really take down our encumbrance. We are going to want to sneak up to these guys, but oh, there's a lot of food here. Yeah.
They didn't stand a chance.
Some good pumpkins. Squash. Some apples on the ground. Oh, yeah. Listen, any game... I guess the same could be said for cat people as well, but any game where you can pet the animals and it's actually animated well, I mean, even if it's not, big thumbs up. Final Fantasy 16, you get to pet Torgal. Oh, love it. Let's sneak. Enter in turn-based mode. We need to use turn-based mode a little bit more. We're getting a little reckless. We'll hit him with... Okay, let's wait till he gets actually a little bit closer. Let's exit out of turn-based mode. Waiting for it to come back up. I think they're close enough now. Okay. Yep, they are. Sweet, let's do it. Hit him once. Hit the one that's down. Critical hit. Come in. That's like the perfect way to play a hunter right there. You get 3 strikes, turn 1. I don't even think he saw us because we are not in combat. Let's go. Ooh, we got some booming blades to use. Let's just keep going. We're gonna throw a firebolt. He's just gonna sit there. That's fine by me. Ooh, bursting sinew. That'd be good here too. Everybody just ignis. Lae'zel, you are. Let's just have you actually hit the one that's right in front of us. Not enough movement. That's a lie. Yeah. Bop. Oh, that puts us into combat. Okay. I don't think it's gonna go too far. Oh no 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 no. We need to stop that thing now. Like now. Okay. How are we gonna do this? We're not gonna be. Oh, we can jump up there. Excellent. Okay. I do not want to grab the big pack. Oh boy, this is falling apart real quick. Great googly moogly. That's fine. We just need to funnel them. We just need to play smart. Agile. I'm gonna lose this honor mode run, by the way. I'm not making great decisions with our party. This is gonna be our downfall. Not this fight, but soon. Soon and down the line. I wanted to sneak up on these guys too, because they can be some real tough bastards. And all of them are newborns now. Oh man, this isn't gonna go well, that's for sure. That's fine. We'll play very safe. Alright. We have to go. We gotta go big. And by that I mean we need to cast Magic Missile. Let's take out everything in front of us. Start slowly backing up. Lae'zel, you really need to get out of there. You're in deep shit. Just get in front of them. And with Booming Blade. Perfect. He will get hurt when he moves. And then let's go ahead. Okay, we have to say why I don't have my bonus action, because we're soul numbed. That's great. They're gonna attack her, but she'll be okay. I got an idea for her. We'll take Shadowheart here. And we will move her up. We will cast Healing Word. So Lae'zel should be pretty good because she's gonna have Blade Ward for 2 turns. And then, is there any bodies around that I can use? No, that one's the closest. Yeah, fuck, I wanted to use that. That would've been cool. Really should have taken Necrotic Grasp. Or Inflict Wounds. That would have been a good one to pick up for close range. We'll change that out. Because right now we're going to get hit by an Opportunity Strike unless... I don't think any of these are worth using Command on. So I think the play will just be... Just try to hit him with our staff. Yeah, swing and a miss. We weren't really counting on much. Did you just take a hit too? No, you dodged it. Nice. Let's get you back a little bit.
Can't stay idle.
And then we just really need to make sure we take him out. Bow to the face. Critical. Good. And then can we score the offhand?
Take you fast.
Yes. Okay. We're going to kind of just stay right here. Lae'zel should be fine. Because even if they hit her, it's only going to be half. She's an absolute monster. She's the greatest. Now let's get everybody in a little bit closer. Ooh. I don't think that Firewine Barrel will hit this guy, and I don't think he can even get in range. Let's go ahead and use Magic Missile again. Let's make sure we take out this guy. 1, 2, 3. 3 should do it, or if we're lucky. And then 1 for the newborn. Weren't lucky. That's good. It's kind of our luck. Your favorite spell is to save and load. It's not a bad strategy. Booming Blade. Let's go ahead and use Tears Protection. I wanted to use this earlier, but unfortunately, we lost our bonus action. It's going to be 3 strikes. That's why these guys are dangerous, because they can get that triple hit, and it's kind of unfair this early in the game. Not unfair, but it's a real ball buster. Ooh, nice. A 1. Now they are close enough. No, they're not. Ugh, this is the problem with Horde Breaker. Nobody's close enough together. We will use Hunter's Mark. This fight, as far as a positioning standpoint, couldn't have gone any worse. Ooh, they're gonna hit us. Do we want to even stack more armor on us? No, she has Blade Ward still on. We should have used it. And in Shadowheart's turn, we're gonna have her also heal Azel there. She's tanking really well, actually. Kind of what you like to see out of a fighter. Torment.
Victory awaits.
You're doing great, girl. Just hang in there. Love it. Use Second Wind. A little bit of health. Staying in the front line, though. She's an absolute beast. I love being able to have a very tanky frontline character. So having that this early in the game feels excellent. Oh man, this is gonna hit her if we use this. No, we're not gonna do that to her. We will heal her, refresh everything on her, and then throw a potion at her as well.
No time like the present.
Up. Now she's basically back to full.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And then you... We're just gonna melee him down. Little melee hunter action here. Yeah, good stab. Okay, wait, hang on now. Focus on the front. Maybe not this run, but one of the runs I like making a sword and shield fighter or paladin. Anybody really in the front line who can do that. It's just such a cool aesthetic. Is it the most optimal? Not really, but it does look cool. And it, basically what I would imagine is going on here, where she's just sitting in the front line, just tanking all the blows. 1 there, and then 2 up there. Perfect. Hit him with Booming Blade. Booming Blade is so good. We haven't had it really be used yet, but let's give him a push. Okay, we'll fail it. If he ever wants to move. Who are you attacking? Gale? Where are you attacking from? Gale is burning through a lot of spells, but I don't think we're going to be into too many fights. Damn. They almost got Gale. Go ahead and throw a potion at him.
I know what to do.
Almost a full heal there. We don't need to do anything with our bonus action.
This is worth the cost.
Let's get a little bit closer. Hunter's Mark. Take them out. 1 health, really? We should be... We're getting close to level 4, too. That'd be a huge spike in power for us. Look at that. They're just whipping out 3 shots. Very dangerous. Yay, Booming Blade! Haha. That is a 1 cantrip. Just a game changer when it comes to just what you would pick in this game. From the final update. Good firebolt to the face. And then, oof, her movement is not good. We have the haste helm. Obviously, it doesn't last that long. We could use a spell to hit him, or just a bow. Let's just use a bow. I want to save her spell slots for shield. Please stop shooting Gale. You're fine. You're back up, baby. You're good. Junta, get up there. I think they're close enough for a Horde Breaker. Are they? One of them is. That's funny. When you do it this way, you got to get a weird angle. But yeah, I was going to say, if they weren't close enough this time around, that would be absolute travesty for the skill. We missed them all. For him, Let's take another potion. Gonna play safe. Yeah, that's why. Jesus, critical hits.
Indeed.
I feel like the swing of the combat, we get kind of overconfident because we take out a bunch of them, and then the last couple enemies get a couple crits, and all of a sudden we're back in deep water. Let's get up there. Who's the weakest? This guy over here. Let's jump right into there. Say hello with the booming blade. If we use magic missile, that'd be a guaranteed kill. What are you gonna do? You're threatened now. Broke our concentration. Don't love that. I'll say Shadowheart, you're doing pretty good on conserving your spells. I mean, we are just throwing a bunch of potions. You're blessed. Hashtag blessed. Just cannot hit this last guy. There we go. There's a strike. Love using Booming Blade every turn, even if we miss. It's alright. Pop. This little furry bastard refuses to die. Nobody's hitting. Okay, who's got really low health? Gale. Oh, are they standing close enough together? They sure are. Yeah, throwing potions, really good. I didn't want to use a hunter's mark, but kind of forced my hand with how this fight's been going. A low roll. Perfect. Let's finish it. Let's finish it. That a girl. God, some inspiration too. Oh, we're so close. Level 4. That's okay. We'll get it right at Joaquin's Rest.
The smell of blood will draw trouble.
The smell of blood will draw trouble. Really? Because I think we kind of have causing trouble. We have a monopoly on it. Give everybody's ears. We're gonna grind them down into dust. Turn them into a potion. It's a whole process. Ugh, just going through all the guts. Ugh. Oh, you know what? The letter here. Hang on, I want to read this. This should help us with missing cargo, or is it from the dead agent? No, here it is. Let's just read it. There we go. We're gonna take the cargo, by the way. Long sword. I think that's everybody. Good. God, this fight. It did not go to plan, that's for sure. Question is, do we want a short rest? I think we should, because it'll help out Lae'zel. Let's do that. Let's short rest.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Spell-wise, we're not doing that great. Did we loot any of this over here? I don't remember when we walked by. No, we didn't. We kind of just blitzed through this area. And grab all these barrels. A lot of wine. Maybe we'll have a night where we just drink nothing but alcohol, and then everybody will wake up drunk or hungover. I don't think that's important. All right. Time to go to. Oh, you know what? We should probably take Will for this part. I don't want to swap him in. This is where our intro was.
Smoke. Something's burning.
Something is burning. Now, there's a greatsword here. We're not going to get it, but Swartavar, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Swartavar is like greatsword. From this guard right here. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get, but it's kind of a good, it's a good greatsword. I think it's an enchantment +1, and then it does additional damage to enemies that are already weakened. I think we're going to get it, but it is something that if you're doing like an evil run through, kind of worth doing. Push. Yeah, we're gonna use Lae'zel to do this. Give it the old boot. There we go. Gotta hit the continue button.
Inside, hurry.
She's very pleased with herself.
Much time.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, good. Banking on more inspirations. Come on through. Where is she?
Oh, enough
Let's go.
waiting. I crave blood.
There's also a dude over here to save, which we will do that. So let's shoot this down.
Open that door, and we go up in flames.
I don't think I've ever failed this section. Because I do know the fires keep going.
Leave no survivors.
Come for you in a second. Let's save the Duke. There we go, leveled up.
I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Yeah. Let's go. Jump in here. Yeah, we're gonna get you out. Hang on.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
I actually didn't know this dude was even here to save until one of my friends in our co-op playthrough was like, wait, there's a guy in here to save. I'm like, who? Get him out. I don't think he gives you any items or like a reward, which kind of sucks.
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
I don't know. Where's your shirt? Door's that way.
The smoke. I can't see a damn thing.
Well, I guess you're screwed. Come on, follow me.
Right. I'll try to keep up.
If he makes it, he makes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, only taking one person in here. It's kind of what I like to do. Oh, they're outside waiting. We get
Fresh
the
air.
cutscene.
At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
You're welcome.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Eva. Now listen close.
Gives you your thanks. That's more than enough.
Duty calls.
I guess so.
Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
It's just a counselor here.
Come on, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to
So
the
there is an item in there. I knew this.
And
Okay.
you.
Usually
I must
items
ask
that
again
like
for your aid.
I would get the
Please,
first couple
rescue
run-throughs.
Ravengard from his Drow captors.
I kind of forget about them if they're not like
Council
super
will
useful.
reward you for your
That's probably one of them.
May I trust you'll see it through?
I'm from Baldur's Gate. I have no fealty to the upper city.
A champion indeed.
It's not what I chose, but
He's the invisible
kind of wish we got
force
that upper
holding
city
Baldur's Gate
section.
together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
Yeah, sure, I'll rescue him.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Go.
Money.
You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist to work.
You're saying there's a jumping build that's kind of like a dragoon? I love a good old dragoon build. The sparkler. This is what we want. Oh, Gale, you're about to get... Okay, Lae'zel, you did get out. Did the other guy get out? We'll see him on the map. I don't know if he made it.
Repositioning.
He's still in there. You gonna get out, brother? Come on. Party's out here. He may be stuck. Let's help you out.
Find a way out.
I am finding a way out. I found the way out. It's right here. Get out. Fine. Stay there. I don't care. Gale, I got you a new staff, brother.
For now.
Yes, you've become a little bit stronger now. Let's put a hat on you, too.
Action, not
Now, let's
protection.
get some looting. The jolt shot, the bow there. I've never really used the trident, but the jolt shot is also a pretty good bow for anybody using it. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but we're so close to getting the Titan string bow. And that one, oh god, there's this one fist that stays there. and kind of watches the area, and she'll get upset. But it's just two good bows right back to back, and I think the Titan string bow is better. And so getting the jilt shot, unless you know you're not gonna get the Titan string bow, then it's a little bit more of a debate whether you get the bow or the staff. But we know we're gonna get the Titan string bow, so the staff is the way. Now these fires will burn out when we come back. I don't think that dude's coming out. Do we need to just pick him up and throw him out? He might get upset about that. Thank God we're not a paladin. This is his wife here, and she did make it. He's gonna be very upset about that. Yeah, some Baldur's Gate in the morning. We love it. It's so cozy. It's nice because I can just like hands off. Just nothing's gonna happen. We didn't have to have our weapon bound, by the way, I don't think. But yeah, very cozy. Now I make plenty of mistakes, even though everything here is turn-based essentially. I'll somehow find a way to mess it up. You know what? Pick you up. Too heavy to throw. Can I just push you out then? Don't get upset with me. I'm trying to save your life. I'm saving your life, sir. I'm saving your life. Don't get upset with me. He's running away. He's gone. Well, honestly, if I had a Githyanki pushing me around, maybe I'd run too. She took a lot of damage for that too. This is the thanks we get. Luckily, there's no major item tied to him. Let's keep going. Ungrateful. This chick will stay here basically the entire game. Let's go this way. And I think we'll head into the goblins' camp. Let's level up Lae'zel real quick. I don't think there's anything major we get. Just another spell slot. What do we pick? What do we pick? Burning Hands is always fun. But we'll take Thunderwave. And then she gets her first feat. I don't really think it's up for debate. I think it's just always Great Weapon Master, even if you don't want the extra raw damage. Anytime we get a critical or defeat a target, we can use our bonus action for another swing. So that's what I think we always go with. Maybe you could argue just bumping up strength some more, but I think Great Weapon Master. Some really juicy hits early on. And if we keep Bless on her, it's gonna help out a lot.
Still breathing.
Now let's go get some more items real quick. Go back to the Blighted Village. Also want to go pick up Wolvern's pack, or else this little icon is not gonna leave this this section over here. So you actually have to go in there and grab his heavy pack, which, you know, that heavy pack is actually good because you can just use it to organize more things, even though we picked up another backpack for that. But more organization, never a bad thing. Here's heavy backpack. Go ahead, give me that. Now that icon will go away.
I'll give it a shot.
Let's get out of here. Let's head to the goblin camp where we will pick up some really good items. Remind me not to sell. What is going on? Gale hungry. Alright, Gale, what are you going to eat today? What's on the menu? Well, got these amulets here. I forgot, we haven't killed the goblins here. I don't know if we're going to. I can just leave them.
Let's get going.
Gale, eat up.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Alright. Let's give you some food. Probably the silver pendant.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yummy. How's that feel?
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Yeah, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
You know, we didn't get the cutscene with him where he's sitting by the fire, the campfire. And what does he say to us? Something like, go to hell, or something like that. We didn't get that with him. That's usually like the first cutscene you get at camp.
No, never mind. Don't waste a step.
He'll be fine. We'll come back for everybody in here. We're just gonna go to the goblin camp and then get some really good items. We'll go into the Underdark real quick. Just take a dip inside there, grab some more good pieces. Now our escort should be somewhere around here. We did free her. There she is. I just love the different ways you can just get into this little section here. You can, oh, there we go. Hang on, let's level everybody else up. But yeah, you can literally just disguise yourself as a drow and walk right in. You could just kill everybody. Options is options. Hunter. Well, just like great weapon, fighter or master for Lae'zel, for our ranger here, you just gotta go sharpshooter. Even if we don't want the extra damage, the not having a penalty from being on the low ground. Really good. Oh, we're going to be doing some chunky damage. Now, Gale, you leveling up is great for us. What do we want as a cantrip? What do we feel like we're lacking with you? Maybe Minor Illusion will come in handy. And then spell-wise, I'm not worried about too many of these. I think we have exactly what we want. Later down the line, we will want to pick up Misty Step. Just because it's just, especially in like Act 2, Act 3, having the mobility option to get out of a bad situation. Ooh, Cloud of Daggers. I love Cloud of Daggers in Act 1. We'll take that. And then, kind of like Misty Step, Mirror Image is also, it's just really good when you have a bunch of spell slots to burn through. We don't have that luxury right now. Maybe we just take Scorching Ray instead. Yeah, let's just take Scorching Ray right now. And then feat-wise, I think we just bump up our intelligence. Make his spells have a higher chance of hitting. Not Magic Missile.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart. Really?
Never a dull moment.
Nobody, we're not in sync as far as our levels. Alright, come on in. Yes.
Watching me.
Goblins ahead.
Well, look what the rat dragged in.
We're gonna come back and kill these guys, that's for sure.
Something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
Ragslin.
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead.
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me
And for the
through.
love of God,
Hold on now.
remind me
Is
to
it
knock
true what
out
says this?
Minthara.
You
Who want
to
to recruit
escape
her.
that grove.
Knowing me, I'm gonna forget, and we're accidentally gonna kill her. Let's try to avoid that. Shrug and say nothing.
Quiet type, eh? Good. Keep out of trouble, or you and Saz will get it.
That's enough out of you. Come on. Gotta let the drow know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
There we go. Yeah, says just get us right in there. Ooh, we get Crusher's Ring too right up in here. Yes, the gears all coming together beautifully. And thankfully, it looks like Twitch is no longer messing up as far as buffering. Hey, we figured it out. Oh yes, we can eat tadpoles now. Ugh.
Hear my voice. Obey.
If you don't have Shadowheart in your party and you don't recruit her, she comes in during this cutscene as well.
Irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me.
When I first saw this cutscene, I was like, what is going on?
And you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
She like comes in if you don't have her in your party. It like runs in and saves you.
Any more than you do. We should keep going.
All right then.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Well, let's stow this conversation. Seems trinket's important. Let's keep it close.
Me. I will. Let's keep going.
Yeah, that scene first time around, I think it does a really good job at intriguing you, wanting you to learn more. It's like, oh, this is interesting, but I have no idea what the hell's going on. And then, you know, obviously after you play the game, you look back at that and you're seeing, and you're like, oh, it all makes sense. Agreed. Oh, you know what? We can't. Why do I'm like jumping the gun as when we can eat our first like mind flare parasite. I don't think we can do that until we kill like Jor Ragzlin or something. It's further along. I keep thinking it's gonna happen soon. Oh, hey Volo.
You look like you got something.
Yeah. We're gonna grab some things. What do you have that's really good for us? Well, he has the boots of aid and comfort. Grabbing those. These shoes are good because of the jump distance. We will grab those. Archery gloves, also very good. And then the return pike, also really good. But since Karlach is not going to be in our party most of the time, we're going to skip it. It does cost 600 gold, almost 700. And we have some expensive other items to get. So we'll hold off on that. We might buy it a little bit later on. Don't sell the candle. Might need the candle. It's all these great swords, the broken club. We'll keep some of those things, and then Lae'zel, you got plenty of stuff to sell. That drow armor's pretty cool. Yeah, this first vendor here has some really, really good things. Should we take off this armor? Yeah. We don't wanna hinder ourselves too much. I just want to show off that armor and how I think it looks cool, but there's really no point to wearing it because there's no like upgraded version or anything. Kind of like a unique model, but again, kind of a throwaway. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of the great axe. I want to make sure we don't throw away too many. I want to keep the light hammers. And then daggers to throw. I'm kind of a sucker for Castlevania, and being able to whip out a bunch of daggers, kind of cool. We'll keep those. Empty potion bottle. No, we don't need that. And we did pick up some dyes from whatchamacallit, just the camp. There's some in there. I like the dye system. I think it could be a little bit more intuitive as far as using it. And then soul coins. We're going to sell those. We're not really going to worry about Karlach's story. We have jump. A lot of this stuff is just throw away. Anything else he has? Let's see. No, I don't think we're missing anything bow-wise. We're going to get a bow soon.
Get moving.
Yeah. Bolo, why don't you just keep talking there? We'll come back for you. Crusher, let's do this part. Crusher here has a great ring.
Press this on with me bare hands.
Doomhammer's good, but really the only person that's going to use it is Lae'zel, and I'm going to be using the Sword of Justice on her.
Humans, think you rule the world. Ah.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Authority. I think we should just try to... I don't want to use our Illithid power here. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I want to goad him into intimidating him to kiss our feet.
But no more. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now.
Poor goblins.
You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot.
Kiss my foot.
Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your face.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this slug.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. We can fight him, but there's a good chance we could kill him too. How about you kiss my feet instead? And we can add... What's going to be more useful? Advantage or just a bonus 1d4? Let's go with advantage. Come on, don't screw us here. There we go. Because we got to make another check. Perfect.
Look, mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here.
Oh, I think we're welcome. Let's intimidate again. Oh, shoot. Oh, you know what? We have situational advantage. Let's re-roll. This isn't the biggest deal in the world, if I'm being honest. Kind of wasted a spell slot there. Good morning, good morning. That's right, we're back to wayfaring. As we should have been. Yay, we won by one. Guidance, everybody. Amazing cantrip.
The goblin stares, mouth.
Kiss my feet, Crusher.
Then he sets his jaw and falls to his knees.
Everybody approves.
There. I've done it. Arrogant swine.
I feel like the goblin camp here has the most content that has been made about it because of just how many ways you can interact with this place. You can literally just march in there as a paladin and intimidate your way, or you can be an assassin, not talk to anybody, and systematically just take everybody out one by one without being seen at all. There's just so many ways to go about goblin camp here. Will I be missing or doing a solo honor mode? Not anytime soon, that's for sure. I love this game, but solo challenges, not really my thing. I would have to do... We could do it blind. That'd be fun. But there'd be no way I'd be winning it, I don't think. I very much like the party aspect of this game and these types of games. But we can try it. It just probably won't go well. Now, Crusher's too drunk to care if we keep swinging at him. And she has Great Weapon Master. And even if we hit him, he doesn't really care. He's too drunk. Here we go. Let's hit him again. Actually, activate turn-based mode and really just make sure he dies. Just keep swinging, Lae'zel. You'll get it eventually. And if you don't, then somebody else in the party will. Yeah, that's okay. Great Weapon Master, everybody. Great Weapon Master. That's not gonna hit. Well, just a bow shot. Can I get a hit here? I'm not doing the best percentages. one health left. All right, let's just exit turn-based mode and just here we go. All right, one more. Come on. There we go. Hey, Crusher, you're dead, and you have a really good ring for us. I can't tell you how many times I have pushed him off the ledge, and then you lose Crusher's ring. This is going to Lae'zel. This is really going to help out her movement early on. What else did we get? We bought some other things. Archery gloves. Let's go ahead and put those on. These gloves we're going to keep because they have a sleight of hand bonus. And then jumping. This will also go to Lae'zel. And then Boots of Comfort. Another really good piece for Shadowheart there. And then she needs to level up.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Oh, if you kiss his feet, you can steal his toe ring? I've never tried that. Another beautiful thing about this game. If we do a lone wolf run, do you think it requires cheesing? I would think so, right? I think doing things like exploiting stealth in this game would be required. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. And then one of the easiest things you can do in this game is just carry a lot of explosive barrels and then sneak up and drop them by whoever you want to kill. That's a really easy way to defeat bosses. Even the last boss, you can just blow the hell out of them with fireworks. Because when you go into turn-based mode or combat or whatever, there's no limit on how many things you can drop. So that's very cheesy, right? Can you do it without doing that? I don't know. We could try. We could try doing like an honest playthrough. But I think we would have to pick certain classes. And I think Ranger or Rogue would actually be probably the best. I don't know. There's a lot to consider with that. Now, what do we want to pick for a cantrip there? Toll Dead. Toll the Dead is pretty good. And then let's get... We don't really need Calm Emotion anytime soon. Protection from Poison. This could be useful against the spider. And then Warding Bond if we want to make her a tank, which is not a bad idea considering we're going to get a lot of gear that will heal her if we heal our allies. Kind of debating which one we should go with. I think let's go with Warding Bond. And then feat wise, just bump up our wisdom. Perfect.
All right.
So we're good to go.
With haste.
Let's chuck the Volo real quick. We're not going to do too much here. Like I said, we're going to grab some equipment and then we're going to backtrack to the to get the Titan String Bow and then just start knocking off the things that you can do at the Blighted Village. Oh, Ragslin!
The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filthy. So raise it, your goblins.
Yeah, that harpy fight
Train them with pride.
be a huge pain in the ass, especially if you can just get stun locked.
Had let you glide.
I guess that's the other thing about a solo run. Would we be doing every single encounter or skip, the ones that are really dangerous? Like, there's no way if I had the choice. We're doing a solo run. I wouldn't touch the harpy fight. We're not going to get anything we need out of it or really that important. And then you can just get stun locked and then just die. That would be really bad with one person. Bravo.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
What are you busy doing?
Lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin.
We just smile at him. Hi. That's our friend up there. Boo.
Tumptuous, draw Ragslin.
You broke him.
Wait. Draw Ragslin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon. Back
Pigeon.
to the cage.
Now look what you've done.
We'll save Vola. We'll save you. Don't worry, bud. Our bad. I think we have enough potions to spend at least one on Lae'zel. Get her health up a little bit. Actually, she would just be throwing one from Shadowheart. They push him off. Sorry, Volo.
How are we to find the druid in this chaos? More Selûne dedications. What happened?
Let's all get through here. We're just gonna quickly go to the vendor. Get us through.
Selûne. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Yeah, we get it. Your god hates the other god. You got kind of like a race war going on.
Selûne's a bad omen.
Or I guess
Just
a
look
religious
what
war.
befall in her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place.
Shadowheart, are you in some sort of cult? Skip the harpy fight. Miss out on the color spray ring? No.
Ain't no party in
Who'd
here.
do that?
Shut it, Graw.
Shut it,
Oh,
Graw.
that cleared us. Got a visitor for the drow, I do. My arse. What's a true soul want with any mate of yours? Private business, that is. Raiding business. But if anyone wants a piss pot guarded, we'll call. Just get your friend branded proper. Right, Sazza? Got better things to do than... No, you don't. Come on, then.
You wonder why the Goblin Society hasn't really flourished. All they do is just talk shit to each other. It's kind of hilarious. Let's get in here. And Roa Moonglow, she needs to live because she has some excellent gear at Moonrise Tower.
Coin, I hear? You've timed it well, my friend.
You tamed it well, my
Already
friend.
turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
That's great.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
I just we don't need to really talk to her. She has, for us, always pick up the Bow of Awareness, that +1 to initiative. Really handy for just about everybody. And then, does she really have anything else that I would say that we need? Not really. This gear, although it's like technically better, we're not wasting our gold on it. Yeah, we'll be fine. Really, we just need to keep her alive. Or make sure we don't kill her. Which, if we start the fight using Halsin, she will peace out on her own. Whoa! Hey! We got a... notifications work, everybody. And we got the Final Fantasy Tactics music. Thank you for subbing, yeah. I mean, we don't I guess promote ourselves that well, but thank you. I really appreciate it. We're having a good time. Let's go ahead and just jump the heck over here. And get straight to the Underdark, talk to a couple vendors down there, and then we're gonna back up and grab we gotta do that other null fight, which is gonna be even more dangerous. But we kept our Illithid power. And that makes that fight a lot more bearable. I have a lot to say about that fight, because I have died many a times to that encounter. Whenever I say like an encounter is like a pain in the ass, it usually means that I've died to it. Let's turn off the light. Let's split up. Let's go into turn-based mode right here. You're in the perfect spot. Ooh, we get a small discount. I know we just need to bring the cargo there. And then that opens up their secret wares to us. We're gonna stand right here. Let's get everybody just into position. And really...
wandered into a forbidden area.
Yes, okay, well... I was gonna say, we're gonna crush her initiative. She's slow. Let's get up here. We gotta remember to cast Mage Armor. We don't need to do it right now because this fight's not too tough. Get up there. And let's just open up with a... Go to that. Bonk. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. 74 health. Should not be a problem, but we don't want to waste too many resources on this. Might run into a little bit of fire. Oh, we need to turn off Great Weapon Master until we get at least Bless on us. Let's turn it off. And then let's just hit him with the butt of our... There we go. Little pommel strike. Little fire bolt. We're gonna have to wear her down. Got a lightning charge building up. And then you have Toll the Dead now. Saving throw it. Great. Lae'zel was in this position last time we played too, where she was just sitting in the front getting absolutely bashed to death. Oh, we already have Hunter's Mark on her. What am I doing? Hit her again. This is the other thing about taking Hordebreaker in a fight like this where there's one enemy. Just not getting any use out of it. And I hate that as a thing for like a subclass. You know what we'll do this time? But like a subclass feature that we're not using in combat when we could be choosing another one that is basically universal, that always works. So that's always like the dilemma with Hunter for me. So now we have a 75% chance. We got Bless on. If it's like around 50, it's worth it. Yeah. Ooh, 21 damage. Just a nice chunk. I don't think we need to worry about... We have Bless on, and we have Blade Ward, so I think we're good. Try to conserve our resources. The extra damage from our staff. You're good to go. Nice miss. And then... I wish they had shock on them, so that way we can have them move. Oh, that's so much damage. That's why I always say, like, taking Great Weapon Master, it is that double-edged sword for hurting your attack rolls, but man, when that hits, it hits hard. It's hard to find things in this game that just give you such a raw bump in power, but Sharpshooter, and Great Weapon Master, that plus 10 damage, it's great. Let's go ahead and loot her. There's a scroll of Burning Hands over here. Some basic poison. I think this pouch just has gold in it. Yeah. I think there's some other good shit over here too. Like potions. Here we go. The Amulet of Misty Step. That's excellent. Especially for a paladin. A lot of good paladin gear. Because you really don't want to be... I mean, with paladin, all you want to do is make sure that you are using your spell slots for mainly Divine Smite. All day, every day, Divine Smites. You have one job in the party. Well, two. You are charismatic as hell, so you're good for conversations. But then in combat, you just smite. You smite everything. Smite your way to victory. See these holes here that we get. I never ever use these.
Chance I'll fit in there.
And I think that's more like a druid thing. Because right, you can turn into like a mouse. You can't turn into a mouse. You can turn into something small though, right? Not a druid player, essentially. And if I do play druid, it's Circle of the Stars, and that's because it kind of plays like a cleric. Let's get the lever here. Could just do the puzzle. When I first did this puzzle, and let's make sure we just get this. Cat mode, okay, I thought so. It's been a hot minute since I've actually done the shape-shifting side of druid, but this puzzle, when I first played it, mine was bugged, where you couldn't see any of the like the dial colors. It was all just like very like a blurry like gray, and I was like, what do you do in this room? And it took me forever to figure it out. Maybe we'll do a druid run eventually. Once we get through this one, and we start talking about what we're going to do next, if we're doing like a full class run, like a little fly in here. If we do like a full class run, I'll put it up to, I bypassed it. I bypass it every time now. I don't feel like messing with the things. But when we do a full class run, I'll put up a poll, and we'll see which we want to do.
Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Are you guys having banter?
Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Ironically, if we get the cutscene, it'll be Shadowheart with a dagger to Lae'zel's throat. It'll probably trigger. But we are being very, we're being good about not long resting every time. Let's go down here. Here's a little XP trick. Is it cheesy? I don't know, but we need the XP. You just come up here. Minotaur comes. Hey, bud. He's pretty hurt already. He's gonna come in. He's gonna take some shots. He's not gonna get through that door. Whew. We really waited till the last minute for that one. And then you just come over here. You blast it. Oh, she doesn't have firebolt. You do. Hit the crystal. That stops him from being shot. And then you just get the XP from shooting him. 75. There we go. Because I think if the crystals kill him, kill the Minotaur. You don't get it. You don't get that 75 XP. There's a heavy crossbow up here. There's also a key. We'll take that. So yeah, it'd be really cheesy if we just went ahead and grabbed all of these oil barrels and we just started stashing up on them. Maybe we will do like a full cheese fest run too. But I don't know all the cheesy like tricks for this. Ooh, the night song. That was another big question I had when we were playing. I'm like, what the hell is this night song everybody keeps talking about? Get an update there. Some leather boots. A great sword. And then let's go ahead and grab this waypoint. And because we have enhanced leap on somebody, right? We kept that. Yeah. Split them up. Switch over to him and then jump on up there. This is not too high. Oh, maybe we should do it on Lae'zel instead. What am I missing? I think there's... Am I crazy? I think there's a wall supposed to be right here, but because we are like on level, it's like we're like going through the wall. I could be wrong. Let's do it on Lae'zel. She can actually jump. And then everybody else, it should make it easy for them to get there. There we go. Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm not crazy. I know there's a little wall right here. Yay.
Quickly then.
Did the key we get, does that open this? I usually, yeah, okay. So I know we picked up a key. I don't think it unlocks everything though. Usually I just like go straight and lockpick everything. I don't even bother getting the key most of the time.
No time to rest.
Let's go ahead and lockpick you. Just double checking that key doesn't work here. Okay, yeah. And then that chest over there. Ooh, we're getting some good pieces of gear. A good roll. There we go. Another paladin item that we're not going to be using. But smiting, get some temporary hit points, keeps you in the front line. Really, the Constitution saving throw is pretty good for somebody like... Well, you could argue it's good for our ranger for Hunter's Mark, but I'd say it's going to be more important for Shadowheart later on. We'll give it to her. Ooh, we got an elixir of bloodlust. We're gonna be very dangerous when we want to be. This is not. We should have a good chance of succeeding that. And then we can just open it up. I did notice that, like ahead of time. So if we listen here, it already clicked and it says we got it. Like when you're playing this game and you have like everything turned up and you're listening to like all the immersive factors, you just start to hear like the attention to detail. Really good in this game. Obviously there's like, if you play this game multiple times, you kind of just start going through the motions. You stop basically noticing all these things. But you know, it's nice to do it in this playthrough where we are going for more of a story immersive experience while doing it on hard mode, but stopping to smell the roses, as they say. Let's organize our stuff. And then this luminous armor here is really, I didn't mean to give it to you, is really good for Shadowheart. Because if we just start doing some radiant damage, oof. This is why I love Circle of Stars, by the way, because very early on, we can have Moonbeam, and then either the dragon aspect or the archer one, and then our bonus action is also doing radiant damage. And so we'd just be dishing out radiant shockwaves at a crazy rate and not be expending too many spell slots, because Moonbeam, concentration, you can just move it around every turn, and then the two aspect bonus actions, they're free as long as you're in the wild shape form. Really strong. Probably one of the strongest builds for Act 1 and arguably Act 2 as well. I kind of want to show it off, but we're going to keep Shadowheart Cleric. Go ahead and open up this gate here, and then we're just going to go in. We're going to get the Falar Luve. We're going to go see the Myconids real quick, and then back to the main map. I think we'll do, as far as like what we'll do, we'll finish everything up top, and then I think we'll come down here and do everything except get on the boat, And then we'll go to the Creche and then come back for the Grimforge. Because the Grimforge I kind of want to do last. Because that fight scares the shit out of me. Because things can go wrong. Let's grab all this crap. I'm like spreading my loot between multiple characters. Not probably the best idea. And in the mini boss mode, this is where there's like a guardian protecting, or the mini boss mod. There's like a guardian protecting the sword here, and he's got the longsword +2.
And they're everywhere.
God, what's happening?
Yeah, hopefully we don't get ambushed up here. That can happen. Lizelle, you're gonna be the best at this.
Slender
Who's gonna get the
blade
sword?
impales the stone before you,
I don't know.
keeping a
I don't think we really. I'm trying to think who would be the best at it. Because the thing is, it takes a an action to use the sword. Oh, son of a gun. Well, shit. Let's. How many? We have 4 inspiration. Let's go ahead. Let's roll it up. Let's roll it back. Okay, good. Perfect. Give us the sword from the
Feels
stone.
like you're warring with 10 people for the blade, but with another hard yank,
yeah,
the weapon slips free from the stone.
Nice prize. Fingers are bugging out a little bit, but nice prize. That's yours now. Ah, this is a great sword. I mean, it's a long sword, but this is a really good sword. Who would use this though? I don't know. I don't know who would really be using this. If we took dual wield, like the feat, maybe we'd give it to the ranger so he could have a long sword dagger offhand. But I like having our offhand be just this dagger here that we can stab with. It's just a good offensive option. We've used it enough. Hopefully I've shown that off enough that it can be useful. Yeah, we'll just keep it now. I don't know who's gonna use the sword. I really just love the sword. Let's go ahead. What happens when you're a cleric for that part? This is me asking as the guy who always plays human in a fantasy game. So there's just some things in this game I'm never gonna see. Let's shoot all this shit. And this is what I love about Ranger here, is because we can play around this fight. I think we're gonna get ambushed right here. Oh, wait, before... Guys, nobody told us to do Long Strider. Let's... Gale, come down here real quick.
Yes.
I don't want to fight this guy right now. He can really mess you up. She sends you a warning. Your god, your patron. That's funny. Give him enhanced leap. Get back up here. Let's go back down here. It's going to activate turn-based mode. There he comes. We'll exit turn-based mode. Come flying out. The boulette. And what we'll do is, we will just jump down here. We will go stealth. And then this guy is not going to know what to do and just pisses off. Whew. So that is one way to handle him. If you don't want to fight him. It's kind of hard to kill him in honor mode because he just has so much damage like resistance. We kind of want to wait till our party's a little bit stronger. Let's just blow up everything.
Careful. Even the mushrooms down here can't be trusted.
You just get the sword for free? Oh. I need to play with more. See, I usually don't make my Tav a cleric because I have Shadowheart. Probably need to play with their gods a little bit more. Or I should say, I play with my Tav, or I play with Shadowheart as cleric like 90% of the time. So even the times where I say I did pick a cleric in whatever god, it's not like ingrained in my head all the things that have come up. Just standing here.
That voice. What was that?
They're coming.
Who's coming? There's actually a lot of nice buffs we can line up here, but we're not going to steal your mind and to the unusual voice. Let's do that.
A mic in it. It's warning us.
They're coming. You're coming.
I thought the Myconids were evil when in the first playthrough. I was like, I don't trust any of them. And I feel like they're gray at best, right? Shadowheart becomes a Shadow Monk. That makes sense. In my actually playthrough that I did prior to streaming, I had Shadowheart as a Shadow Monk. You know what? It actually was a lot of fun. I do love Monk, but there's too many choices. There's too many choices.
To one creature sing many voices. The harmony of an entire
Creepy looking plant people, fungus.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades.
I never noticed he was actually in the background over there.
Rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The sovereign is threatening.
Maybe it's from like The Last of Us.
Your purpose.
Well, like the whole fungal thing. Gosh, creeps me out now. We'll just tell the truth.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the sovereign drones a new melody.
But it's welcoming.
Cautious, but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me.
Ooh, we're about to get some really good gear.
Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The sovereign expects you.
Has anybody fought Sovereign before? I have done it once where you agree with Gut, whatever his name is. But it wasn't on honor mode. Let's look at him real quick. I was wondering if he had like a legendary resistance or anything like that. Blurg, what's going on, brother?
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us
You're
observe the customs of the locals.
Big old bugbear.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
I think this is an interesting part in the game where they introduce you to an illithid that is broken away from the absolute. And so it's like, okay, they can be good, right? What does he have for us that we really want? Well, the Psychic Spark. Let's go ahead and take that. And then he has some really good other items. Mel's first staff here, that +1 to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Really good. It took me the longest time to figure out what spell DC like really meant. It just really just helps out when you are trying to do something like Hold Person and they need to roll against your not your dice but your modifier. That gives it a +1, makes it a lot harder for them. And we can stack a lot of these. So this is definitely a staff always recommend getting. Cinder Shoes. I've never done a true burn heat build. We're not going to start today, just because we're conserving gold. These boots, these can be good, but I don't think we need it. The Sunwalker's Gift, I don't think we need that either. The Lifebringer, this can be a good headpiece, especially for the build we're going for. But let's save our money for now, and then the Circlet of Blasting for free Scorching Ray shot. That's also really good. He has some really good items here. Let's sell a bunch of stuff. I don't know how much of his crap we're going to pick up. because we have another vendor in here. We might try stealing the caustic. That's my candle. We might try stealing the caustic ring because I think it's like 1,000 gold. Oh no, what did we just sell accidentally? The UI just kind of bugged out on me. I don't know what we sold. Hopefully it wasn't important. I just want to make sure it wasn't something named. It was... I don't know. Let's go ahead and just keep selling our shit. The Moon Maiden stuff. Yeah, we don't need any of this. Okay. Just make sure we have everything that we wanted from him. Yes. Gale, you're becoming even stronger. And then he will introduce us to...
We are small in number.
Forget his name.
Rarely stay in
Amalong.
one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place.
I think it is. Let me check something
It's
real quick.
curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
Let's see. Honestly, I got lost down here. Actually, a mind flare infected me. That's why we're down here.
Remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power?
Let's explain the whole story.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole?
Sure as shit was.
It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium.
Omelium, that's his name. Okay.
This is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis.
Ooh.
That's impossible.
Creepy.
But intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
I am. I really am.
Your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps? But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
We can just... I think if you attack him, he just goes invisible. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do his quest.
They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
So, don't be a liability.
I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis?
I guess so. Come take a look in the skull.
Let us see what lurks within.
Let's let him in. We're only doing this because he has some good gear that he'll sell to us. Other than that,
it feels 10 times
every
its
mind flayer
size.
deserves to die.
Awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
Can you extract this thing or not?
It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
So we'd be basically like lobotomizing ourselves. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Oh, that's what I say.
It is
Okay.
not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Okay.
A nautiloid?
Yeah, we're in an nautiloid. Nautiloid.
I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Get you some mushrooms.
Perhaps I should start taking notes.
Make a little
There may
chemical
be a way to
properties.
bypass that stasis.
Some drugs.
There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Sure.
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence.
Luckily that the arcane tower,
Ton of madness
not going to be a huge problem for us.
spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Lovely. Where do I find these?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Mistra. Alright. I'll come back when I find the mushrooms. I know where they are.
And swift.
Oh, Gale. What's up, bud?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume
I think this is the
another
last artifact he
Soon.
eats. Yeah, okay, Gale. You can have this locket here. And that's it. No more.
Thank you.
Got a problem, Gale. We need to talk about that later.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
There's no need, Gale. Really, I trust you. You're
I
fine.
appreciate it greatly, but I can no longer keep you in the dark.
Alright.
You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
You're Gale of Waterdeep.
What I am
Don't you forget
is
it.
a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only
I
control
think Gale
the
looks
weave,
very
but
dapper with that hat on.
compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra.
The goddess.
She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes.
I love that
We
thing.
enjoyed each
Oh,
other's
yes.
company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross.
He does look like a
her
magic
boundaries.
item, like addict. I applaud your ambition.
Not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better.
I need to take off his
She only smiled and
his
told me to be
supernova.
contented.
I'm afraid I'm gonna click it
Conceivable as
accidentally
it
one
seems to
time
me now, I
and then
shared
go
a
through
bet
with
with
it,
the goddess.
and that'll just be game
Yet I
over.
wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
We're on a time limit here. Let's go to the end.
Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mistra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains.
Who?
I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next...
Well, you gave yourself
Here.
that bomb on your heart.
Place your hand over my heart.
Oh, God damn it, Gale.
Let me
Come
show
on.
you.
Is this really the time?
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws.
Arr.
It's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Say what you want, that hat has stayed on the entire time.
Terrifying, isn't it?
It does look evil with the hat on.
And that is only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed.
Yeah, you did that to
as
yourself.
long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Yeah, you'll die. I don't think I want to hear this.
Will erupt.
We know.
I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
You thrice-damned rotten bastard. You've been the greatest threat to our lives all this time.
I swear to you I wasn't. But I've no choice but to admit I am now.
God Lae'zel's here.
Perhaps it would be best if I leave and put as much distance between us as I can before the orb erupts.
No, Gale, please stay. By rights, I should kill you. I trust you,
know.
Gale.
All of this. It must feel like a betrayal.
Gale, you might be our ticket to winning
Say
this
the
game.
word, and we'll part ways.
No, stay with us.
Species evolving.
We've come this far together. We'll continue on together.
That is a great relief.
I've never actually dismissed him
relief
after
indeed.
this.
You truly are a
Does he
soul
just
that
go off
steals
on his
my
own?
From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down.
Great.
I stand at a precipice. But if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice.
Yes, Gale, you talk a lot.
Let us venture forth.
Oh, okay, so if we dismiss him here, we'll find his hat in a garbage bin in Act 2. Good. Let's try to steal the caustic ring. For that, we are going to take these gloves, put them on for that sleight of hand bump. We get 2 from there. It'd be a little dicey. And we have all these stuff. Let's just make sure we give everybody what they need. Shadowheart, you definitely take this staff. And then the Constitution saving throw. That's good for you. You look ridiculous with that hat on. You're going to keep wearing it. Lae'zel, that'll give you Misty Step. Help out your mobility even greater. And then Gale, before I forget, let's put these 2 items together. Oof, we're going to do great things. And I think that's it. Let's keep everybody back. Ooh, bow of awareness. I should probably go to Gale, actually. Just to make sure his... Well, who has the lowest dexterity? Now, we all have...
Blades always sharp.
I kind of want Shadowheart to go first. Or she needs to be in line with everybody else. We'll give it to her. And then let's separate everybody. And let's get to stealing. Because let's see how much this thing costs. But first, I'm going to go grab some more water. Real quick. Everybody behave. And I got a snack. I think food's important too. Yeah. Oh, I was neglecting Twitch chat. My bad. This is why I only get like 1 follower. Or a YouTube guy. Alright, now. Let's see how much the caustic band is.
Might be enough to cover rent.
If it's gonna cost us all of our money, I don't wanna we're gonna steal it. And we'll get a couple shots at it before she gets really pissed off.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every. You see a fella on his own.
Yeah,
on your
we'll
way in.
do her quest
Dwarf.
later.
Balin's his name.
Yeah, this thing is 15, almost 1600 gold. What else does she have that we might want? Nothing really. I would say maybe this amulet here would be good for Shadowheart because then she could cast a free healing word and mass healing word. I think we will grab that actually. These herbalist gloves, not very good. I can see what they're trying to do, but not good. There is a way to see both streams or both stream chats. I just did not have the Twitch one up. I'm only because I took the Twitch stream and I made sure I blew that up. I kind of put it in on my second monitor where it's taking up a lot of real estate, mostly to see if the bitrate is stable. It has been the entire time, thankfully, because that was annoying me. So now I would just have to mess with it to get everything back up. But next time, I should be a little more diligent about responding there. Let's sell these real quick. We could just buy the caustic band and not steal, but let's give the old. Let's see what the roll is for it. It's gonna be bad.
Balin, where are you?
Yeah. Why don't you come over here? There we go. Perfect. Let's go into turn-based mode.
All right, time to skulk about.
Not enough action. Let's wait. And she's not gonna turn around. Let's see what the roll is like. Not great. What about for this? Ooh, we got a better chance at the amulet. I guess we could risk it for the biscuit. Or do we just steal the amulet and then buy the ring? I'm worried about burning all over gold too for the Titan string bow, and that one's a little bit harder to steal. Let's see if we can get lucky. We'll try it once. Nope. Wasn't us.
Isn't as light as you'd hoped.
Yeah, sorry. We'll just buy it.
Well,
Sorry about that. We tried. Buy the ring. Oh god, we're so poor now. And then we will steal that amulet because we are wasting a lot of gold. Don't try to look innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. It wasn't me. It was somebody else. Looked just like me. You understand. Oh, we should have cast guidance on ourselves too. Hang on. Because I think that synergizes. Here we go. Yeah, let's go back. She'll never see us coming until she's looking at us right now. Don't look at us.
I don't need any attention
Ow.
right now.
We might have to come back for it. Actually, or you can just do the old talk to her with somebody else. Switch over, and then we'll have her back to us.
seems the shrooms are. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf.
Yeah, we're gonna
Balin's
character
his name.
select, and then go here before our guidance runs out. There it is. Oh, somebody else came by.
Should mind my step.
Go in turn-based mode. There we go.
Best get in and out.
That way we're not wasting any time because we're gonna try this once.
Time can pay.
All right, we did our best. We're not gonna sit around here and mess with it the entire time. That amulet's nice. We'll pick it up later. Let us go back to the Risen Road, and we will deal with the gnolls there. And this fight, this is one we can talk about because it's probably a pretty hard fight in a lot of cases. We're gonna go from this angle over here, and we want to be very safe because we are gonna use our Lithid power. We just want to make sure that triggers, and we get like the boss on our side, and then we should be good to go. Oh, dead hyena. Let's take your ear. And then there's a symbol here. I think we have to see that.
That symbol in the blood, what does it mean?
Alright, now let's make sure everybody is prepped and ready to go, because this can be a tough fight. Let's give you a level 2 spell. Oh, you think I'm gonna save him? I don't think I'm gonna save them.
Ripe with magic.
They are, they kind of have what's coming to them. It's kind of a no-win situation for them. Lizelle, you need to heal up a little bit. Yeah, relax, girl. We're all on the same side here. But this fight here, let's just get into it real quick. Come on over. There we go. Oh wait. I don't want to hurt him too much, but this fight here, 9 times out of 10, I come from up here, and we usually, try to use the height to our advantage. I have died so many times being up there, just from bad placement, and then they all kind of swarm up there, and the height not being as good as you kind of want it to be. But most importantly, this bastard here, this warlord, it's just easiest to just convince him to join you with the Illithid power. Which we're gonna do, but I think we need... I think it'll trigger when it's our hunter's turn. We're gonna... Let's expand her. She's got a lot of spells. Let's go ahead and end her turn. See if we can get them to... get that to trigger. The only one I feel bad about over here is Ollie. Ollie's a good guy.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help. Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that...
Yeah, Rugen, we're not gonna save you. This guy's an asshole. Ollie's good, though. And they just peace out, by the way. They don't even try to help us.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Are you gonna join us? How do you get that to trigger? Is it just randomly throughout the fight? I think it is. Let's turn off Sharpshooter. And let's put Hunter's Mark on him. I think we need to poke him once. Are you gonna join us or not? Because if not, I'm gonna blast you. Lay into him. We get so many magic missiles. Delete it. Delete it, delete it, delete it. Oh yeah. This is why I went into the Underdark, to get just a couple pieces of equipment, and he's gone. We need to be very tactful with our next spell slot, because if he does not swing to our favor, we're going to have to basically lay into him with everything we got. Because he hits like a truck. And let's actually get her really close to everybody. Throw a potion at these two. That gives them Blade Ward. It blesses them. We have a lot of spell slots. Do we need to protect Gale? No. I think we're okay for now. Hyena trying to come in to hurt us. Oh, come on, Lizelle. Protect our back line. Now, please, join us. Yes, okay, God, that was making me nervous. I was about to say, I'm like, we might be fucked here.
See yourself through her eyes.
Ooh, okay.
Pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power.
Authority.
Authority.
Let's go ahead, use the power, eat in the cave. Wait. Well, we want you to kill your own. Let's just search for the source.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Right, we need you to consume and kill the others. And it's only a 2. Haha. Not gonna fail this roll. Unless we got, a 1.
Sensing your presence, the Knoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Knoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
I like
Your
the sound of
mind
that.
lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Oof, okay. Joined our party. You got very nervous that wasn't gonna happen. I was like, what did I do wrong? Look. It's 32 damage. Jesus. Alright. I feel very, very comfortable now just going in there and swinging away, even though we have a 45% chance. That's okay. We are going to action surge because I feel like we will be doing... We're not going to get into too much more trouble. We missed everything, by the way. Let's go ahead and give you protection. Call it a day there. Yes, yes. Attack your former leader. And now, these little guys. Oh, he's right next to us. Let's just use this magic missile. This should kill him right there, or get him very weak. Yeah. Gosh, this staff here, plus the ring, or the amulet, so good in the early game. Actually, throughout the game, it's going to be really good. Nobody's close enough for Horde Breaker, unfortunately. You know, I think we'll just hit him with our sword. Oh, no. It was a little bit stronger. Does this count as too much of a high ground? Let's just get up there. This guy's staying in the back. Missed. What a doofus. And then... Oh! I got acid all over us. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Nobody else... Again, I think we're gonna long... Let's use a lot of spells. Preserve life. This is why life domain is really good when you do this Blade Ward Bless setup. Because it's just your divinity charge. Everybody is blessed. They all have Blade Ward. Blade Ward doesn't work on the actual caster. Just goes in and just one-shots everybody. Ooh, love it. Here we go there, and then we'll push him. I don't think it really mattered. And then we'll get in there. Magic missile again, and this is really gonna hurt him. This will probably kill him. We're a little bit of an overkill. Yeah. It's so much damage for the early game here. This one's a little bit further back. Can we get close enough to keep our height advantage? Yes. Okay, let's do that. Reapply Hunter's Mark. Hit him with the bow. Good enough for now. That caustic band. It's gonna pay off. It always does. It's just that raw +2 damage. That's what's nice about Baldur's Gate 2. The damage bumps you get, they usually be like 2, 3, a 1d4, something like that. But a consistent 2 this early on.
Have to keep going.
Just really good throughout the game. You could use Toll the Dead. We're not... Shadowheart, not really keeping you for your offensive capabilities until you get Spirit Guardians. Once she gets Spirit Guardians, I'll be much happier. We can turn off Great Weapon Master. Let's get this hit. I said let's get this hit. Lae'zel. There we go. Now, thing is still hungry.
A hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Dominate her brain and force her to feast on herself. Or we could just tell her to leave. That's how about you eat yourself? You got some items that could sell for a pretty penny. It's only a 10. We just need a 2. We got a 7.
Her tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat.
This is a
feel it
gross
cooling
descriptor.
in the cavity of her skull, but she still resists.
That's right. We gotta make another one. Let's do it again. We need to make a 15. What's better, advantage or the plus 1d4? Probably advantage. Probably advantage, because we have a pretty good wisdom with plus 4 there. There we go.
Your tadpole wriggles, contented, as she tears out her own throat.
Bah.
Still alive. So
How far are we along in level 4? Okay. Still got a long way to go. Level 5 is like when you start to hit the real, like, leveling curve.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight.
These bastards
Are any of my crew still alive out
didn't
there?
help out at all. All I saw was blood and guts.
Damn it. I guess that's a no.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltergard's a long way from here.
We're bound for Baldur's Gate.
We're gonna rob 'em.
Cargo to deliver, but we've a stop to make along the way.
Let's see here. What are you transporting?
Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Terenths.
A lot of people died
Rich
for
men
those.
place more value on wine and fine clothes than on the lives of folks like me. It's a pretty bit of frippery that'll sit on a mantle gathering dust. But the pay for delivering it makes the risk worthwhile.
Let's intimidate him. This is going to be a little bit of a tricky one. We don't have the greatest charisma roll. We need to work on our charisma checks, because unless we're using deception, usually don't have a great chance. We'll roll one more time. Oh, I'll say I do not want to waste too many inspirations.
Listen, I'm indebted to you, and that's why I'm giving you a chance to walk away before you get yourself killed.
It sounds
you
like a
made
threat.
short work of the Knolls. Reckon you'd make shorter work of me and the boy. But we're not merchants, we're Zahenterim agents. Steal from us and you'll have a price on your head.
Okay, well.
If there are
Guarding a
valuable
single
goods on
chest?
the
That's
move,
curious.
The Black Company's always involved. We're the grease that keeps the wheels of commerce turning. And we don't take
We want to
kindly
get the
people who
chest,
meddle in our
and I want to
business.
do the, I
This is
want to take it all the way to
point when a
Baldur's
clever
Gate.
lad like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
Well, Mama said I wasn't too, brat. Persuasion. This employer is a mess. We can profit. Let's sell the cargo ourselves. Yeah, let's go with persuasion. We have a little bit better of a chance here. 4 to 7. It's pretty good as long as we roll. God, are we gonna waste all of our inspirations on this? This is important. For that, okay, we got 26. It's important for the Titan String Bow.
I like
We need to
the
make
way
it
you
happen.
think. Didn't expect to turn this horror show to my advantage, but why not? The chest's all yours.
Either
Damn
way,
thing's
if you
sealed
steal the
tighter than a
chest, if he
duke's
gives it
purse
to you,
strings.
he's a
So
dead
there's
man.
no point in trying to open it. I know a fence in Baldur's Gate who'll take it off your hands. Nobody will be the wiser. Don't try to cut me out of the deal, though. The Black Network has eyes and blades everywhere. Crafty swine like you could make a name for yourself in the Zahenterim. Make sure to drop by our hideout. Passphrase at the door is Little Serpent, Long Shadow. I'll tell my associates to expect you.
I don't think you're gonna make it out of there, my friend. Again, really the only tragic part about having them die is Ollie. I don't think Ollie really deserves it. Yeah, and we're gonna grab all this crap. And we get the speedy blade. Unfortunately, or the speedy reply. It's a speedy blade. But fortunately, I don't think we're gonna be using it for too long. I'm gonna grab the chest. We'll go back to Joaquin's Rest. It is worth a look. We're gonna pick it up and give it to Lae'zel. Actually, we're not over encumbered. Nice. Okay, we got the shipment. Oh, we never got the waypoint over there. That's okay. We'll walk. It's a beautiful day out. There are some things just back there that are sometimes worth getting. We're not going to waste our time with it right now. We're going to run back, and as we're doing that, we can go ahead and... a little alchemy. How many potions of speed can we make? 3. Nice. How many are we stashed up on? 7? That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Oh, we need to put back on our archery gloves. I like them too. Especially because in Act 3, they get a little bit more story. Oh, he's back out here. Hey, bud. Sorry about pushing you earlier.
Miri! Miri!
Save your breath. There aren't any survivors.
You don't know that.
Miri! Okay, well, we found her for you, brother, and, she didn't make it. What I like about the mini-boss mod is... aren't you gonna say something like that's her body? Anyways, in the mini-boss mod, or extra encounter one, you get to see these goblins and these drow fight the Flaming Fist.
Have you found my Miri?
Can you tell me what she looks
She was
like?
wearing a green blouse, brown hair, about this tall. Have you seen her?
She almost certainly is dead. Option is no longer valid. What? Maybe I'll see that up there? I've never seen that. Interesting.
Thank you. She can't have gone far.
Okay, we'll worry about him later. Let's take some... off the money off the Flaming Fist. And let's just go ahead and get to the hideout. We'll get the Titan String Bow. We'll get back to the Blighted Village. And that'll be all the prep we needed to do today to just then, next time, we will just blast through those hard encounters. And this guy here,
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
Play cool.
Oh, Helm's Orbs. I thought you were Flaming Fist.
This is another location where you
Down
can
you
just
go,
grab
then.
a bunch of
We'll be on it
barrels.
soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Thank you. Very nice. Yeah, look at all these fire wine barrels.
Seems simple enough.
What is our encumber weight at? We're pretty good still. Okay, good. And there are some just useful shit in all these boxes here. Usually food, which we haven't run into a food problem, and I don't plan on us running into a food problem. Essentially for food, we just need to make it to level 11 whenever we can get a cleric with Hero's Feast. And then we never have to worry about food again, and we can just always go into every hard encounter with all of our spell slots. Some salami, some sausages. They got some good stuff down here. Key, some wardrobe. There's another candle. Probably should at least have 2 candles. Alright. That seems like enough looting in this area. I think you could probably... yeah, well, no, there's more shit. Alright, let's open this up. Now, if I rush in here, we'll be fine. I just need to make sure that we're locked in. And we don't piss them off. Accidentally. I've done that many times. I'm like, oh, fuck. But they should just say, hey, come on over here. Grabbing everything. Yep.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Maybe not.
Hold your arrows. This is Rugen's savior, I'll bet. He told us all about you. Come on in then. Any friend of Rugen's is a friend of the family.
Poor Rugen. Not really. Poor Ollie. I feel like I'd be more inclined to save them every time, or try to save them every time, if he just didn't abandon us in the fight.
What's that smell?
Oh, there he is. Oh, poor Ollie. Rugen's screwed.
What now?
Can we move these boxes out of the way? No, that might piss him
You're
off.
the one who
There we go.
recruited me, Rugen. You're the one who taught me rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
No. Ollie didn't remember either. Did you, Ollie?
Poor Ollie.
You're dead the moment you steal from the Zentarim. No matter who you are.
You recall an old Zentarim proverb coined by their founder.
Steel ends enemies, but gold makes friends.
You've read Manchun.
I did.
Seems you know our ways better than poor Rugen here. There's not much money in retribution, true. Tell you what, you've already taken Rugen's cargo, so finish the job and I'll let you live. Deliver it to Baldur's Gate.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, and kill him.
Oh, well, if we were a paladin, this wouldn't go great, but sure.
Wait! Wait! It was Ollie!
He throws Ollie under the bus, too.
Show some respect, Rugen. The boy was loyal to you till the end.
No, 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 no! Please!
And just like that, everyone profits. All right then, recruit. You can stock up here and be on your way. Bring the cargo to Baldur's Gate. Someone there will make contact.
A little bit of a gray character, okay? Not fully... fully good. They don't get upset with you for taking their crap, which is nice. Now, did that automatically unlock their secret stash? Let's see.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure?
We'll come back and talk to you. I don't think we want to save the artist. No, we got to talk to her to get the stash because the Titan string. Oh, there it is. Never mind. 1,080. Okay, we are gonna have just enough. Get rid of some of these scrolls. Honestly, their spells I'm never gonna use. The 2 candles. And we got some armor. I think Lae'zel has a lot of. Actually, Lae'zel doesn't have anything. We still have enough. I have done a Dark Urge playthrough, many, and I thought I was gonna do it. I wanted to do it this time, but I screwed up in the beginning in selecting. I totally forgot about that I was gonna do it. Let's buy the bow. We are so much stronger now. Other than that, he doesn't really have anything we want. These gloves here, these gloves of thievery, these can be really good because it's advantage on sleight of hand checks. Makes stealing easier, but we already have enhance ability from Shadowheart, so as long as she has a spell slot, we already get advantage if and when we need to have advantage on a sleight of hand. So we're good there. And that's it. This flail, I'm never going to use this flail. I don't like how it can hit you or hurt you. So that's never going to happen. Watcher's Guide, yeah, we're not going to use that. Skulls, they give you plenty of skulls for the ritual in Act 3. And then mind reading. I don't think we're ever going to use these. We'll go through like a inventory purge later. But this is pretty good. We did pretty good as far as not using or having just enough gold. Yes, we're so strong now. We're great. A full evil run? Yeah, that's usually when I make a drow character and then I do like a paladin oathbreaker and just go full like evil mode, do all the Dark Urge quests, murder everybody, get the cloak, get the items. We want to go to the Blighted Village. Yeah, for what was it? In co-op, speaking about evil runs, we were doing a good run. As in, every decision we made, we were being the good guys and stuff. And at the very, very end, one of our buddies decided to go full evil in the last, like, decision in the game. And we were so pissed off at him because we didn't, he was the one who was in charge of the conversation. And we're like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm the wild card. So we spent the whole game being good, and then he just turns up, you know, turning everybody over to the absolute. Everybody's a mind flayer. And we're like, this was not the campaign we signed up for. You ruined our adventure. And we had to reload. But yeah, we chewed into him for about, I want to say like 10 minutes. I mean, like, you just can't do that. You got to talk to the party. But if you're going to be evil, stick to being evil. Alright, that's everything we want to do there. Yeah, I'm the wild. We're like, that doesn't apply here. What do you mean you're the wild card? He is the wild card in the group, to be fair. And we usually have to tame him from things he wants to do. He's always the one who, when you're going into an encounter, he's like, wait guys, I'm going to try something. He's the guy who used grease all the time and didn't know how to use it properly and would always try to be setting up the grease. That's why I'm traumatized by it, because he could never get it right. But yeah, every encounter he's like, I'm going to try something first. Half the time, it landed with him choosing to use Fireball and then blowing us up. So he's that character, essentially. But I think this is a great spot to pause because we're going to burn through the Blighted Village. There's 2 encounters down here. And then we can either move on to the Hag. Actually, let's go up because we can kind of show our pathing of what we're going to do next time around. So we kind of cleared everything that's up here except for the Githyanki dragon scene, which that takes like 2 seconds. Other than that, I'm thinking we leave Goblin Camp. I always want to call it Goblin Town. That's from Lord of the Rings. But I think we leave Goblin Camp for the last, kind of like the finale of this map here. I always like that. But going down, taking a visit to the Hag, doing Kulga's quest, and getting the Ring of Protection after that. I think that'll be the play. What do we have to do over there? Oh, we never went back and talked to Zevlor. Maybe we'll do that. That's actually not that important. But I think that's the plan. Oh, you've never done an evil playthrough? I always like the idea of an evil playthrough, but I always kind of wuss out where I'm like, oh man, I don't want to kill everybody. So I really have to stick to it. Like, okay, we're doing evil. Just remember, you're evil. Most of the time we do good playthroughs. So usually I have to really drag myself to do an evil playthrough, but I get into it eventually. But usually I just like to play like the good characters. But yeah, that is what we're gonna do next time, which maybe Sunday night, a little bit of a shorter stream, but then back to it on next Tuesday as far as this regular time. I like this time period, this time slot that we have going on here in the morning. I feel like it's just better for my schedule, and I don't feel like I'm all wired afterwards and I can't sleep. That's probably the worst part about the later night streams. But anyways, yes, that is it, guys. It's a blast playing this game. I'm having a good time. It's very chill, very fun, essentially. But I wonder if we should just let's go to camp down in the basement. I feel like that's a good spot to end. Because there's so many different campsites in this game. There's like one in a couple temples that like you'd never see. And this is definitely one of the ones that I think is easy to miss. Because you have to be like in the basement. Will, what do you have to say to us? Nah, we're not going to worry about it. Lana, thanks for being here. Yep, I appreciate the chatters, essentially. And I also appreciate the lurkers, too. I'm usually a lurker when it comes to a stream chat. So, you know, I'm one of the lurkers. But I do love the interaction in the chat going on, guys. So, yes, that is it for today. And yeah, I will see you next time. Peace and take care. And I gotta tell you, when we start the stream, last thing by the way, we start the stream and I finish that first cup of coffee, my second one of the day at that point, I'm always tempted. I'm like, ooh, do I go get that third cup of coffee? And I know if I do that, I'm screwed. I'm gonna have the jitters. I'm gonna be bouncing up and down the walls, and then I'm gonna crash later. So I always gotta tell myself it's a two cup limit. But man, that third cup, it always sounds really good. Anyways, yes, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.